It started with a live stream, a video almost nobody should have seen, but one tip sent quickly to Memphis police changed everything. A viewer reported something disturbing, something so shocking that officers weren't sure if it was a prank, a misunderstanding, or far worse. A young boy, completely exposed, terrified, forced to dance, a gun pointed directly at him. No one knew who he was, no one knew where he was, and worst of all, no one knew if he was still alive. Before long, investigators would uncover a chilling trail, 3 men, a nighttime abduction, and a live stream broadcast to the world in real time. But the truth about what happened that night wouldn't come out easily, because the victim wasn't even the one they were looking for.
2 men are under arrest accused of holding a teenager at gunpoint, forcing him to strip and then dance live on Facebook. Cameron Eggleston and Wardell Buford are charged with kidnapping, assault, and exploitation of a minor. Police say they forced the 17-year-old out of his apartment, ripped his clothes off, and made him get into a car. They allegedly went on Facebook Live and at gunpoint forced the teen to dance naked.
Police say it started on an ordinary Monday afternoon. Nothing unusual, no active calls, no alarm bells. Then the tip came in, a Facebook Live video circulating quietly, not viral, not trending, just drifting through Memphis timelines. It showed an underage boy, fully nude, trembling, trapped, and forced to dance on command. A shadow hovered over him, the outline of a firearm. Someone behind the camera threatened to kill him. The live stream cut off without warning, and all officers had was a few seconds of horror and a desperate hope that they weren't already too late. Detectives tracked down the boy faster than anyone expected. He was shaken, confused, and still trying to understand what happened. He told them the nightmares began the moment 3 men arrived at his apartment. They weren't looking for him. They wanted his friend, a friend who wasn't home. When the boy said he didn't know where that friend was, the group didn't believe him. They grabbed him, dragged him out of the apartment, and from the moment forward, the boy's fate was no longer his own. According to investigators, video evidence later confirmed that one of the suspects, Damon Frazier, ripped the boy's clothes off. Another man, Cameron Eggleston, held him at gunpoint, and all 3 forced him into a blue Honda as if they had rehearsed this moment. But what they did next wasn't just violent, it was calculated. The boy was taken to Greenbrier Apartments in Frazier, a complex already known for trouble.
New details this afternoon on a shooting at a Frazier apartment complex. Police say this happened just after 4 this morning off Pershing Park. The victim says he was arguing with his girlfriend when things escalated and she fired a shot at him as he was walking away. We're told the victim was taken to the hospital in non-critical condition. Police say they are still looking for the girlfriend at this time. They say she has orange hair and was wearing a cheetah print scarf with black ripped jeans. If you know anything that could help police, they want you to call 528-CASH.
Right now, Memphis police are searching for the person who shot and killed a man in Frazier. The shooting happened around 3:20 today on Madewell Drive. That's not far from Greenbrier Apartments and the youth farm that is operated by Girls Inc. of America. No word on what led to the shooting or the identity of the man. We're working to learn that information and we'll update you as soon as we do.
But no one there had any idea what was about to unfold. Inside that car and inside those walls, there was no escape. Police say Eggleston began live streaming the assault, talking directly into the camera, bragging, threatening, forcing the victim to twerk while pointing a gun at his face. "I'll kill you right now." Those were the words investigators say he repeated more than once. This wasn't hidden. It wasn't secret. This was broadcast intentionally, for shock, for attention, for views. And the viewers who watched didn't know if they were witnessing a crime or watching a boy moments away from execution. By Wednesday, 2 of the suspects, Eggleston and Wardell Buford, were already behind bars. Buford, investigators say, was the driver. Eggleston was the one holding the gun. Both were charged with a chilling list of felonies. especially aggravated kidnapping, aggravated assault, sexual solicitation of a minor, and especially aggravated sexual exploitation. Damon Frazier, the third man, faces the same charges, but as of Wednesday afternoon, he hadn't been booked, and that fact alone has left investigators and the community uneasy, because a man accused of such extreme violence is still unaccounted for. One name from this case has stirred even more conversation: Wardell Buford. Online, he's better known as Bank Boy D Slime, a Memphis rapper still early in his career.
And we got a special guest with us, man.
What was that? D Slime, no
What you
count.
talking about? So where you from, Slime?
What I'm saying, man, Memphis, Tennessee, you know that.
I
Yeah,
know
what part of
all
town I'm from? I grew up in the Bay though.
A word?
Fraser.
Oh, man. I heard about Fraser, boy.
Yeah,
Goons, boy. I see you got your gang with you and shit.
yeah. But most of my folks from Detroit.
I see a lot of foots we still
Yeah,
stomping on shit.
lot of foot soldiers, man.
Man.
A few songs, a few videos, a small following. But now, his music is overshadowed by accusations so severe they could end everything before it ever truly began. Whether he is guilty or not, one thing is certain: the charges against him are the kind that leave scars on victims, on families, and on entire communities. As investigators piece together the full timeline, new questions began to emerge. Why was the boy targeted if they were looking for someone else? What did the missing friend know? Was this planned, or did something escalate unexpectedly? And perhaps the most chilling question of all: why did the suspects choose to live stream the entire assault? Were they trying to intimidate someone, send a message, or were they simply reckless enough to broadcast the felony to the world? Police aren't saying yet, and maybe they don't know either. Two suspects are behind bars. One is still out there. A boy is left traumatized, and a live stream that should have never existed is now evidence in a case too dark for most people to imagine. As court dates approach and investigations deepen, the truth still feels incomplete, surrounded by silence, fear, and unanswered questions. But one thing is certain: this story isn't over. Not yet. Because in Memphis, everyone is still asking the same thing: why did this happen? And what were they really trying to do? Alright, y'all, there y'all have it, man. That's the story of the 3 gang members in Memphis kidnapping a teenager and making them twerk online, man. Get in that comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Drillers and trappers, we outside trapping and drilling 247. Don't go nowhere. Watch that next video. Gang!